Hey gamers, Anubis here from BattleStrats.com with Sniper Ghost Warrior for Dummies. In this video, we're going to go over the multiplayer aspect of it and try to get you introduced to it and hopefully have you get more kills instead of getting killed. Some of the things that we're going to touch on are each loadout, the positives and negatives of the 4 loadouts. We're also going to go over each of the sniper rifles, give you a better idea of how to fire each one, when to fire each one, and when it's best to use them. We're also going to touch on breathing, how running affects breathing, and then finally we're going to just go over some of the matches that they have in this game to offer. So here we go. Alright, so to begin, let's go over the first light Recon class, which is the Dragunov class. It's a low health, high speed. It's a light weapon, so that's why they made it that way. You're going to notice a bunch of numbers when you look down the scope. The 5 on the far right that you see right there is actually your zoom, so it's 5.0 zoom. The number next to that keeps moving is the distance to your target, and that matters because of bullet drop, but we're going to go over that in a whole nother video. This gun will fire at a very slow rate. It's pretty much a single shot, so do not use this for rapid fire situations. It's more of a long range rifle. In most games, this gun is the one that I usually like to use, but not this one. Okay, so moving on to my personal favorite is the SR25. You have the same amount of health, the same amount of speed as you do with the Dragunov, except this is a semi-automatic sniper rifle. So you still have your scope, you still have all your sniping capabilities, except with this one, you get to fire off up to 10 bullets right in a row. So if you've got your target lined up, and you can balance using your joysticks just right, you can fire all 10 bullets into your target in no time at all. Okay, so next we're going to go over the MSG-90 loadout. You'll notice it takes a little bit more health away from your enemies, and it also lowers your speed a little bit because it's a heavier weapon. It's a camoed gun, so on a map like this it works very well. I have no complaints over it. It's more of a single shot, so it's kind of slow. But in terms of weapons, it's probably my second favorite to use. Okay, so the final loadout we're going to go over is the As50 loadout. You'll notice it does the most amount of damage, you have the least amount of speed. For all you Barrett 50 cal lovers out there, this is probably going to be the weapon you're going to hold on to. But just keep in mind that even though this does the most overall damage, that a headshot with any of the sniper rifles is a single shot kill. So you're not getting a whole lot of advantage if you're going for the head every time. But this gun will certainly get the job done. Alright, so let's jump right into the 2 most important things about sniping in this game. The first thing we're going to go over is breathing. Now, you're going to want to run to your locations to try to find those perfect places to snipe from, and that's fine. But you need to realize that by running all that distance, you have to give yourself time to catch your breath when you get back. See, I ran all this way. I have a heartbeat of 154 beats per second. And I'm trying to hold my breath to hold the gun steady, and it just won't work. I try it again at about 123. I get about a second of stillness out of my weapon before I lose it again. And then I try it again at 80, and you can get about 3 seconds at a still heart rate to get a nice sniper shot off with a steady scope. So these are great things to remember. You have to control your breathing. Holding your breath will also increase your heartbeat, so keep that in mind. Alright, the second thing is finding good locations to snipe from. Now this might sound simple to a lot of people, but you'd be surprised how many people actually stand inside buildings and snipe with their ghillie suits on. You have a ghillie suit on. There's no bushes inside the building. Of course somebody's going to shoot at a big bush standing in a window. So do yourself a favor. Actually situate yourself right next to the building in some bushes. So as people look for you inside the building, you have that extra few seconds to see them first and get the shot off and the kill. Alright, so in finishing up, the 3 multiplayer modes in this game are Deathmatch, Team Deathmatch, and VIP. Team Deathmatch is going to be your usual Team Deathmatch. Deathmatch is a free-for-all, and VIP puts one person as a VIP. You get more points for killing people as the VIP, but if you get killed, you lose your VIP status. So it kind of changes it up a little bit. It's a lot of fun. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed Sniper Ghost Warrior for Dummies. There'll be plenty more videos, more information at battlestrats.com. Come check us out.